Oi galerinha, tudo bom com vocês? I hope everything is going really well with all of you guys. I thought we would have a little bit of some tea and a story time from Brazil. So this is just part of my Brazil series. If you want to check out all the other Brazil videos, the playlist is linked down below in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, give this a thumbs up, and follow me on my social media. So the story starts back in March. I was in Rio de Janeiro on my exchange, just living my life. And so me and my friends, we decide, hey, like, why don't we try to go to like a Brazilian club? So I'm like, alright, cool, like, whatever, let's go, like, you know, like, why not? You know, I'm not like a really big club person. I don't like people, I don't like loud noises, but like, get enough, you know, gin and tonics in me, and I'm like, let's go, let's have a good time. We get in the Uber, you know, or a taxi, I forget, probably an Uber. We get in the Uber, we're on our way, it's going good, and we get there, and I think to myself, okay, this is interesting. It's in an area of Rio called Lapa, so it was kind of sketchy. I was kind of like, you know, like, might get robbed, might get kidnapped, both might happen, who knows. Anywho, it would have been part of the experience, so whatever. It would have been a great story time too. So we get there, we're standing in line, you know, there's tons of Brazilians everywhere, just like whatever. And we're like, oh, it sounds bopping. We actually got there kind of early, so we stopped at like this little like stop and shop or like bar in the wall type place, and we just picked up some drinks and we waited for it to open. Eventually we get in line, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, because you know, like in North America, when you go out at like 10 or 11 latest, 12:30 maximum latest, and you're out until like 2, maybe 3 at the latest. But like once 2 o'clock hits, once 1:30 hits, I'm like, bitch, I gotta go to bed. So it's like 1 o'clock and I'm like yawning, fighting to stay awake. But I was like, you know, kind of turn, and like, we're getting in line and we're like, oh wait, cover is like, you know, 30 reais, 35 reais, it's like 10 bucks. I'm like, you know, I ain't paying $10 to enter no club. But anyway, we decided, you know, some of us were like, well, why not have a, you know, authentic Brazilian experience? I don't know how authentic a Brazilian experience you can have by going to a club, because clubs are the same in every country, but, you know, we did it. So we went in, some people went into a little bar, they ended up having a better night than I did. We get in, it's bopping, there's Brazilians everywhere, and like, I speak Portuguese, so like, it was fine. And we're bopping along, blah, blah, having a good time, and this club basically had 3 floors, right? So you had like, the main floor, which was like a bar and like a little dance area, and it was everyone's like doom, 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 you know. And then there was a second floor which was smaller and people were just like hanging out, and then there was like a third floor which was like bopping, and then there was like a rooftop deck. Now this is not elegant, so don't think elegant. Think like black walls, gook, sweat, loud, like think that. That's the, I want you to think gooky, sweaty, loud, not like bougie, I'll stay up on the bar at the shop, you know, on the roof deck of this 5-star elite club. This was like a hole, just like. So, you know, we're dancing, we're having fun, blah, 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 blah. And this one Brazilian starts talking to us, and like, it's so loud. It's so ridiculously loud, you know, they're blessing like, Pena sua, you know, it's just like, oh my god. So we're texting over the notes application on my iPhone, and I'm like, okay, cool, like, we're just having a normal conversation, whatever. This is the first thing that happens. It just throws me off. He's like, oh, well, I'm only dancing with you. He literally messaged me this. And I'm really only like dancing by you guys because it's like cool to dance with foreigners. And I was like, oh, okay. So interesting. So I was like, okay, whatever. So we end up, you know, keep dancing, blah, 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 blah. End up talking to this other Brazilian. And he was, same thing, notes application, having a good conversation, it was great, it was going well. And then 1 second, he hands me back my phone and it says, if you have drugs, go to the roof deck. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And I don't run on my own meth lab, I don't grow marijuana, I've never even been outside the airport in Colombia to get cocaine. Like, I don't. Drugs, like, never, nope, never been them, never seen them. Don't have them. Why? How would I enter Brazil with drugs on me? How would I be here? How would I stand in front of you as a human being? How would I operate in front of you via a plane with drugs on my body? Bitch, I wouldn't, because it's illegal. I'm like, okay, never mind. He like walks up the stairs and looks back at me like, and I'm like, bitch, you ain't getting shit because I ain't got nothing. So he just keeps walking up, and I'm like, okay, cool, like whatever. And eventually we end up on the roof deck, and guess who's there? The Brazilian that asked me for drugs. And I was like, so I just like, I was gonna be polite, like I didn't want to make it awkward. So it's like, oh, hello, and he just looked at me like this. And I was like, okay, never mind. I guess I'm only useful if I stand next to you or offer you drugs. So at that point, it was starting to get like a little bit lighter out, and me and my friend Nicole were the only ones left because everyone else abandoned us. And so we decided to leave early in the morning, but before we left, some guy comes up to me and he's like, so, you got yourselves some Mary J? And I was like, I don't have drugs. I'm sorry. It's like the gringos showed up at the club and everyone was like, drugs! Give me the coke. Give me the marijuana. And I was just like, I just came here to have a good time. And you're stressing me out because you think I'm a drug dealer. Anyway, we ended up getting on a bus, getting back to my homestay, and it was just, it was just an experience, all right? But just a few disclaimers, like, Brazil is amazing, as you see in all of my other videos. Go check them out. I love Brazil. I love Brazilians. These were a bunch of, like, rich, drug-addicted kids that could be from anywhere. The club was actually really fun. I went back like 2 more times, and it was great. I mean, a fantastic experience except for being thought I was a drug dealer. So thanks for watching this story time with me and my cup of hot English breakfast tea. I'm so sophisticated. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content about Brazil and more content just in general, travel, language, lifestyle, all that awesome stuff. I will see you guys for my next video. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.